Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai on Farming Simulator 25. We're just about to pull up here now and do a mix for the cows, or well, the water buffalo. They're running a little low. They also have 2,000 litres of buffalo milk ready for us that we can take over to our dairy to get into buffalo mozzarella, which is worth almost 25,000, or can be worth 25,000 at its best price, usually in December. So we're trying to make as much of that as possible so that every December we get a really nice bonus. But yeah, obviously for that we have to keep them fed, and we are running low on hay, so we don't have much left. We take 3 bales at a time to do a mix. So as soon as the spring comes around, well, even April comes around I should say, we will probably be doing a silage session and a hay session on the grass, because we need it for the cows. And we will actually have to plant rice in April. We made a massive amount of money in the previous episode with sunflower oil, so we do have to go down and spread slurry on one of the fields that the sunflowers were in, and we were doing a double application rate, so we actually ran out of slurry. But we should have enough now. Finish it. If not, we'll have to wait till April or May, but we shall see, because we're trying to plant sunflower or soybeans, and we do actually have to plant oats in this episode as well. It's very, very busy. We have a lot of work to get done, but yeah, if you enjoy Farming Simulator content, please do consider leaving the video a like and subscribing to the channel with your notification bell turned on to get notified when my videos go live. And also leave a comment. Let me know your favourite map on Farming Simulator 2025, or your favourite map overall, whatever your favourite map is. And yeah, I'd love to know, because my favourite map of all time, if anyone is ever wondering, is Sandy Bay. Specifically the FS15 version. I don't know why, just the FS15 version. I just absolutely love it. And also, if you're looking for someone to play with on a multiplayer server on Farming Simulator, I do have a multiplayer 24-hour Camden server, so if you're interested in joining that, my Discord link is in the description, and all the details on how to get into the multiplayer server is in my Discord. You can go ahead and join that and find lots of new people to play with. But as for now, we just need a bale of straw to finish that off. And yeah, the straw has been doing us quite a while. This is still our first load of straw from the big harvest of oats and barley, I think it was. So yeah, we really don't need much straw. It's 1 bale per time, so it's not too bad. But let's throw that in and top the cows up. They probably aren't nearly full at that, but let's see what they need. Both mix ration, 45,000 litres, perfect mix. And let's dump it in till they're full. Probably won't take much of this, but yeah, take a good quarter of it all the same, and then fill back up a little because I had an extra silage bale in. So we do need to disconnect from that, and first we might do the oats in this field here beside us, so let's get that ready. The seeder is in here, I believe. Yep, should be. Yep, there's the seeder. We'll get some oats in the ground, and we'll get some straw. We'll probably keep the straw, because we probably only get about 6 or 7 bales, so we might as well keep it and add it into our collection. And we do need to do a cut of hay very soon, so we'll probably be doing that in April. So other thing is, we better get out of this guy's way. The other thing is, we do not need solid fertilizer in this, so we can exit that out, wherever that went behind us, and we may grab the telehandler and pull away the solid fert boxes or pallets. He's going to sit there till I get out of his way, but I am out of his way, so if I just do that, we can pull down here out of the way. But yeah, we need to get that solid fertilizer out of the seeder, because we don't need it. And I'm not sure if there's a way of turning it off if it's in the seeder. I wish there was, so that you didn't have to empty it out. Because the field in front of me here now that we're putting the oats in is actually double fertilized, because we've done a double application rate of slurry on it. So I wish there was a way of... I wish there was a way of saying to the seeder, like in the setting options menu or whatever, turn on or off fertilizer. And that way then we wouldn't need to use it or take it out. But yeah, we'll take it out because the planter might take it or whatever. So we will just pick up the two of them. And we'll move it over here. We do have more. Leave it here for the time being. The trailer's actually in the way. But I don't know when we're going to need that again. Solid fert. But we might need it in the drill. Or the planter, should I say. Because we will be planting soybeans. And we do want to change the seed. So let's change that to oats. If we can find it. Oats, perfect. That's exactly what we want. And it's not too big of a field, so we won't get too much oats off it, but it's more the straw I want, just to make sure that we have enough straw. We probably have loads of straw, but it's just nice to get another bit. And oats are probably, they're not a bad crop to do. But we'll crack on. And let's get some oats in the ground and get a start on this year's crops. Fantastic job to have the oats in, and we literally don't even have to look at them. Bar once, we'll have to spray a bit of herbicide over them, kill off weeds, but other than that, once the herbicide is sprayed, we don't even have to look up or down at this crop until harvest time, because it is already double fertilized thanks to the double application of slurry we put on straight after the last harvest. We baled the straw, and we baled the straw, cleared the straw bales, and put a double application of slurry on the ground, and it's been like that for most of the winter, and we're after drilling in the oats. So good job to have that done. Pretty sure we can put this away. It's the planter we need for the soybeans, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's the planter we need for soybeans, because I think that's why we bought it. We wanted to do stuff like that. I'm lost. Oh, I'll buy it somewhere. There we go. Soybeans, yep. So this is the one we have, and yep, perfect. So anything in the sale that's of use to us. A grape tray. Oh, manure spreader. A little small manure spreader for a grapevine, that is. That is definitely no use to us. A diesel Bowser would be of use to us, because we did actually run out of diesel, but yeah, not right now. And then this absolute massive behemoth of a thing is like a big conveyor belt, pick stuff up. We definitely don't need that. We don't have the money for that. But yeah, unfortunately, nothing worth buying in the store or in the sale. And let's just throw this back in here, and we can grab that slurry spreader then, and we can get some slurry on the ground down in field 1. So once that's done, we do need to move, actually. Yeah, just pull this back in for a minute. Let's get the telehandler for now. We'll grab the tanker and we'll just do a few trips for water to the mushroom greenhouse and the other greenhouse. And also, we will bring some milk down first to the dairy. Might as well have that going in the background. Because, why not? We need the buffalo mozzarella. We don't actually have any there at the minute, so... We've no pallets of mozzarella there, so we definitely need to keep the milk drawn down to it. I think we sold 5 the last time in December, so that's monumental. We got 125,000, I believe, for the 5 pallets of mozzarella. So yeah, again, most of that went off of our loan. It's quite annoying, but once the loan is cleared, we will be making all that money for ourselves, and we can definitely expand big time when we start paying. Because I think our loan was nearly 400,000. It's some of it was the shed, about 200 of it was the shed, or 150 of it was the cow shed. We did down to about that, and then we had to buy a new harvester for the sunflowers. That really boosted it up. That was about 270, so that really brought it up. I think it was over 375 or nearly 400,000 of a loan, and we still don't own a header yet, or a header trailer for that combine, so that needs to be looked at as well. But if we actually have a look and see how much the header is for that, we'll have a rough idea then. Where are we going? Harvesters. Grain headers, and this John Deere one is the one. It's 43,000. And then the trailer, yeah. We obviously own that was 285, so yeah. Not too bad. But at least we know we'll be able to manage the harvester. We should be able to manage that then and get the header before harvest time. But let's refill this with water and do a few trips to the greenhouse to our left and the mushroom greenhouse. And then we can spread some slurry. Right. We'll drop a little bit in there. And leave that there. And now we can get in and go and spread our slurry that we wanted. Really don't know if we're going to have enough. I'm just so happy the oats are in. That's one job out of the way. But I don't know if we're going to have enough slurry to do what we want. We'll have to double check. We have 14. So we have a full tank of slurry at the minute, and we have nearly 10,000 in the pit. So when did we say soybeans was good to be done? So yeah, whatever we don't get done out of this, we might have to wait till May. I don't know if we're going to have enough to do everything, all of this field, but we'll try our best. We leave it late in May to plant if we have to, like the end of the day. Get as much slurry built up as possible onto the ground. We have a good section done if you didn't see the previous episode, so you'll see it now when we get down, but we have a pretty good section of it done. But yeah, March, April comes, we're going to have to do a bit of hay, I think, straight away. Silage can be alright for a little while, but we definitely need to do a cut of hay in April. And get our rice in the ground. And then June, then May, June, May, do the soybeans. June, maybe sell some produce from the greenhouses and kimchi and stuff. And then June then would be selling our olive oil that we have processing at the minute. So as you can see, there's a good bit done, so I don't think it's going to take a whole lot more. So we'll get down to the other side and come back up the way and then go back down a full length, hopefully. We'll see how much. So I really don't think it's going to take that much to finish it. We have a full load now and we've 10,000 in it, so I'm hoping we should be able. So let's... Just turn that off because we're not lined up at all, and I really can't afford to be wasting it. It's just so slow. Oh no! That strip isn't going to be doubled. We need to do that every time. It's so annoying. Activate double. Oh, that's so annoying the way it does that. That little section is not going to be fertilized twice. That's so annoying. Yeah. That little piece is going to be left like that. That's so frustrating that we have to constantly redo it. I think because we were going a bit fast. I knew 8k was 8 kilometers an hour was the speed for double activation or application. Yeah. Anywho, let's spread this and we'll spread the 10,000 we have up there. We'll see how far that gets us into the field. Almost done. I think we'll have enough. There's a slight line here beside us to the left that, yeah, I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to drive down the width of this spreader and waste that much slurry. So what I am going to do to get that piece, probably not going to be worth it in diesel even, but drive this way across and literally just spread that much slurry and then stop and then turn again. We can actually turn off those lines and turn again. This might take a little while, but at least we will get the whole field done. Spread that much and stop, because if we just turned on the spreader and went down the length of that with the width of this, we're just so much wastage. There's really no point in that, and it's too valuable to us, especially if we can get a double application on this whole field for pretty much free as a byproduct out of the cows. I know it's costing us silage and hay and diesel, but I think they're covering themselves with the buffalo mozzarella and obviously this slurry. So if we manage to fill up on slurry again, we might look into leasing the biogas and selling it in there, getting money for it, and then getting the digestate to be able to spread after that. We'll see, but this is done now. Say there's going to be some nice tire marks in this field with the ups and downs like that. There we go. All except that piece where I never turned on to double application. But yeah, double fertilized now. We can get the soybeans in that. Perfect. And we can get soybeans in this with fertilizer at the same time and then spray over this. And then we need to probably will need to do herbicide. But that was a good field to get done with the double application. We'll give these a wash. We'll probably be done with these for a while. Well, the tanker for a while anyway. We'll give it a wash, and we can get the cultivator probably on the diets and get some rice paddy fields cultivated, because we need to get them flooded and planted in April. For again, anyone that hasn't been watching along with the series, we are using up the amount of rice sapling pallets we have. Not sure how many's left, probably 10 or 12, maybe a bit more. And once that rice sapling pallet pile has gone, we're not doing that rice anymore. We're going to turn those two fields into a yard extension and put a slurry silo extension on it and stuff. So yeah, that's the plan in the long run, but we'll use up the rice saplings first, and we are going to bring all the rice down to the rice oil and sell it as rice oil because it's worth the most. So that's the plan. We're putting all of our rice in the silo and bringing it down and processing it into oil. But that's great now to have all of that done and dusted. Really, really good to... Just want to turn off that. Really, really good to have that double application on that field, because it's probably our biggest field and most valuable, so definitely worth having a good yield off our crop in that. It's going to be soybeans as well, so we should get good money off the soybeans. And it means we can plant straight away in April when they are at their first stage of being able to plant it, so we should be able to harvest it early then as well, which is always good. Let's get this brought back over to the front of the cows. And like I said, yeah, we'll get the cultivator then and do the rice paddy fields. So we will. 6,000 litres left in this, which is good. Back it back into the corner, out of the way. How much? 500 litres in that amount of time. Okay, dokes. There we feed. Portions of food, and then the products obviously have water, which is fine. And yeah, nearly out of sunflowers. The olives are doing good. The dairy is tipping away too. We nearly have a pallet of buffalo mozzarella. Anyway, let's get the cultivator. We've a hailstorm coming on the way by the looks of it. We're raining now and we will be leading into hail. So let's try and get this done, and we can move into April and get a worker maybe off on one of the rice paddy fields and get that finished. Well, we possibly plant a field of soybeans in early April. And there we go. All of the cultivating done on those two paddy fields. Ready to rock for the rice in the morning. We'll set a worker off on them. And we can hook up to the planter and go down and plant soybeans in field 1, I think. We'll get that done fairly straight away, and then we'll have to hook up the front hopper to do our other field. There's no number on it because we created it ourselves by cutting up a forest basically and ploughing the land and making our own field. But yeah, that is all good. Miserable March evening here, but we'll head in and go to sleep and just double check everything. The mushrooms have water, the greenhouse has water, and the cows have food. Perfect. Can't really do much more then, and we will skip and get some soybeans and rice in. Okie dokies. Let's have a look at our oats. Looking full of weeds is what it is. Yeah, we'll get those weeds spread off later on in the year, because we will have the soybeans obviously to spray as well, so we do it all in the one go. And the I just really want to keep an eye on productions. Sunflowers are still going, almost there. Chewing through the olives as well. Dairy is still a bit of milk. How much milk have these got? 1,000 litres now. Yeah, if we can keep the 1,000 litres coming before the dairy uses what we put into it, that's good. We need to keep that going. Slurry 7,000. Root greenhouse isn't going. Yeah. We have 3 pallets of canned peas, 2 pallets of Jerry green beans, 2 pallets of kimchi, and 2 pallets of spinach stored. So that is lovely. But let's, first of all, get this little thing. And let's get a worker off on the paddy fields. We'll swing over and just refill with solid fertilizer. The little bit that it was. And yep, I'll show everyone the stock of, we could turn down time a little bit because we do have a lot to do. So yeah, whatever pallets are here is finished with rice. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15 pallets there. So yep, 15 pallets or so. Usually takes about 3 per year, so probably another 5 in-game years. It's very weird, it won't fully fill sometimes, so there's half pallets everywhere, but we'll stay going. We need to flood them first. This probably won't have, there won't be enough rice in this to finish this paddy field. There is if it's full, but it won't fill for some reason, so here we go. We'll do the other one. Boosh. And flood. And we can jump into this and we can actually just set a worker off because we don't want to do it. Perfect. So whenever he runs out. Oh, he's starting on the ups and downs, is he? Start with headland. Okay, he can do what he likes. Not really pushed as long as he gets it in the ground. Cows look like, oh, I thought the cows were low, but they're not. It's fine. Definitely going to have to do a session of hay very soon in April. That's why I turned time back. A lot of stuff to do in this episode. Won't be on this day in this episode, or in this episode. I mean, we have a lot to do in this day, but not in this episode, should I say? So let's back in there. We don't have much seed, so let's take what's there. It doesn't take much seed, and then we don't want sunflowers, we want soybeans. Perfect. So anyway, let's fold up and get down to field 1 and get some soybeans in the ground for this year's harvest. Oh, mistake. We never cultivated this field. Ah, we need to go up and get the cultivator instead because we spread slurry. Although the other field is cultivated, so planters. Yeah, bet you we can't. I'll try, but yeah, not happening. Okay, this field is going to have to get cultivated. For luck, we have the other field that we are going to put soybeans in. That is cultivated because we could spread slurry on it because the slurry spreader won't actually work on it because it's such an uneven field. So we'll head over there. We'll get soybeans put in that one at least. And yeah, it'll wrap up this episode and we can... But we need to cultivate that in the next episode. Damn, I forgot all about that. Well, I suppose we've done a lot of work in that field recently. We've spread slurry and harvested the sunflower, so it'll give us a bit of a break. We'll get on up to this field and get the soybeans in this field, because I do know this is cultivated, but it's not fertilized at all, so we actually may run up and get the hopper for the front of the tractor to fertilize as we plant. So it'll save us an extra stage. Almost done now. Good fast working speed on this, 15 kilometers per hour, so gets the job done pretty quick for the size of the field. And of course, I keep forgetting. Still learning the farm stick, Trustmaster farm stick here. But that is pretty much the field done with soybeans. I'm not even on the GPS. Oh my god, I'm a disaster. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, that is the field pretty much done with soybeans. Used over 50% of the seed capacity in this machine, so we definitely need to go back to the yard to top up. And yeah, we need to cultivate that other field anyway. We'll do that probably first thing in the next episode. And get that done and dusted and get the soybeans in so they'll all be ready at the same time. We don't want to move into May and harvest. Or we don't want to move into May and drill soybeans and have two separate different days. We want them all together. So we will have to buy the header and the trailer for the header for that new John Deere combine. But I'm hoping the produce out of the greenhouse and the produce from the preserved food factory will actually pay for that. Well, you can already afford it as it is, but I'm hoping the extra stuff from the second glass greenhouse, the green beans, the peas and the spinach, that is boosting the kimchi. That is boosting up that preserved food factory's value. Because we were just making kimchi in it, nothing else. Whereas now we're making jarred green beans, tinned or canned peas and bags of spinach. So it's really helping us out. And we do have all the olives to sell in June as well. The olive oil, I should say, in June. He ran out of rice saplings. We'll get him going at the start of the next episode also. But yeah, I'm going to park this tractor up then beside the seeds here, and we can leave the planter here, I would imagine, and grab the cultivator. And we need the dual wheels for the cultivator, and we will cultivate field 1 and get the soybeans in the next episode and get the rice in. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing major to sell in May, I don't think. I am constantly checking this to make sure, but down here sunflowers, it's gone by its day, but we still have a little bit of sunflower oil left, so we'll sell it whenever. Might even just sell it in June. I know that's it's not lots worse, but we might even just sell it in June with the olive oil, which is going to be fantastic. 8,400 for 1,000 litres, and we put in 29,000 litres of olives. Now I know that's not going to be 29,000 litres of olive oil, but still, oh, it's going to be so good. And we've buffalo milk to bring over to the dairy. Rice is going into our silo to bring all of our rice down to turn into oil in one go. What was that? I want to check it. 23 still. And yeah, that's great. It's olive oil is 25 for 10, so it's, yeah. Canola oil is 20 for 10. Sunflowers is 20 for 10 as well, yeah. Olive oil is a little bit less, but worth an awful lot more. Anywho, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please consider leaving the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel for more Farm Simulator content. Make sure your notification bell is turned on to get notified when my videos actually go up and go live. And if you're interested in joining a multiplayer server to play on Farming Simulator with people, join my Discord. The link is down in the description if you want to find people to play with. And I have a 24-hour dedicated server on Camden. Make sure you check that out if you want to play with people. But I'm going to leave it here. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for watching again, and goodbye.